back. I've tried to be very forthcoming in everything I've said.
I feel like we got like one.
It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Put the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, what is you on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Seahawks are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
No gain for them there, setting up 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Samuel now to return it. And this the same as a touchback now, up to the 30 before going out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
To throw here on 1st down. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Here we go, 2nd and 9. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the 49ers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They give up the gut to Walker. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This is Walker on second. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Walker hauls it in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Dropping back to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll throw to begin this drive. Into the hands of Kittle. 16 yards on the play. And he brings up a San Francisco first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. From the 47. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has the connection to Wright. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, kid, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now an inside give to Walker. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. throwing from the gun here. Into the hands of Walker. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Third down from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Kittle brings it in. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up. Pass play coming here. Brought in by Ayuk. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers driving ahead. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 10-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the carry, it's Walker. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. They go with Walker here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Dukes out a one-stop. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. He's on the move. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
14.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room. The kick goes out of bounds, Brock, so our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They go play action on first. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. Nice run across the 15. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Setting up a throw. Escapes the pocket. It's complete. Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Offense to the line for second down. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
SheHawks bringing out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. That's taken at the 15. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er first down. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw on first. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 5. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 50. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 43. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Walker on 1st down. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now on 2nd and 10. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. That's Diamador. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Samuel now to return it. Down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick six. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 16-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Samuel now to return it. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Wright running out of the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Working quickly here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That throw finds Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard that time, and now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He tries to sneak it, and the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I mean, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go play action here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Running is Walker. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Back to throw it. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Walker now from the gun. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down. He'll throw it. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's 2nd and 2. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Throwing now. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. They're throwing it. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Walker hauls it in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to right. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And this isn't just anyone in Star Forum. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. And that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got. Just give me that. Stand to attention. I come to mention. Now we're gonna take you in a different direction. That's the way we rock and make them move them body. We got those over there asking for selfies. This time I got to say no. Don't try to pull down my bandana. Can't let you ruin my shoe. Then I hear them say, turn around, shoot it. Turn around, shoot it. Shoot it, turn around, shoot it. Now turn around. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that.